And we're back once again. As always, I am Sleepy Witch, joined by
DJ Azure, the 2.5D Hero Talk Tuber.
And this is Half Hour Henshin episode 80.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we say some variation of "oh my god" or "oh shit" or "holy fuck" every week. At least with me, it's probably because I'm easily impressed by children's media.
Well, I mean, this week we have a reason because we do have.
We got some cool stuff. I mean, here's the thing. I think we have a reason every week.
Yeah, true.
What's that one meme where it's like you'll see the hardest action scene you've ever seen from a tokusatsu show, and then you got to realize that they've been doing that once a week for the past 50 years.
I know, right? And you had to realize that like they filmed this stuff like what, just a single month in advance. It's not like Ultraman that gets like an entire year of pre-production.
Yeah. For most of this stuff, it's being filmed like almost as fast as you can. Like the turnaround is kind of a little insane.
Yeah,
especially because they go from one season to the next without taking a break or anything in between either. Because like different production teams, they just get started on stuff.
Yeah, like the only time I've ever seen like kind of like a break. I haven't seen a break for Kamen Rider, but like there was a break for what's it called? There was a break for
Sentai.
Yeah, Sentai for Resoldier, because they had like the Super Sentai Strongest Battle, which was like a 5-episode little miniseries that happened right before Resoldier, and it was awesome.
Gotcha, but even then, like there was something that was happening, and that's why.
Oh yeah, true enough.
But yeah. Gotcha. The one thing that just in the opening I found really interesting is that for the secondary suit we see in Hotaro's thing, we actually see wind, which was just interesting just because that's like not Hotaro in any way, shape, or form. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're just gonna put him there. I thought they were gonna show Kamen Rider Wind for Rinne, just in the way they've been showing the suits, because obviously that's a version of like the Majade suit, like they're obviously based on each other or whatever, and it's her dad. But
yeah, that is a little.
That was just one of those things where I'm like, that's not where I thought that was gonna go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but, hey, this week we have a new form.
Yeah,
which is like the biggest thing.
This week we got a lot of stuff. First of all, we just straight up got in the fight with Gyrion, and on one hand, I think we talked about that. I think I was right, because I was like, oh, if Dread Form 2 is Unicorn, which is Majade, does that mean, or Dread Form 1, does that mean Dread Form 2 is gonna be the Oni? Like, I might not have said Oni, I think I said Mad Wheel, to be fair.
Yeah, something like that.
But I was like, is it gonna be based on Spanner, was my thing.
And you got it.
And it was. But then I think it's cool that we got Dreadform 3, which was Unicorn and Oni.
Yeah, and he was just wrecking.
Honestly. Okay. So, I definitely really dig the red half of the Oni suit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Dai Oni Dread looks really cool. I do also like, it's like a half and half thing. And I do see, we talked about how, like, okay, the uniform one just kind of looks slapped on. But I guess that's because it kind of is, Once he gets, like, the upgrade and it's both Unicorn and Diode together, they definitely look like a more cohesive whole.
Yeah, I think I said this, referring to, like, how Build does it.
Yeah, because Build was literally all half and half.
Yup. And that was so good.
Also, man, the fight, watching Hotaro fight with Tenliner is just nice. Is just cool because it's like just him wielding the big ass arms.
Yeah. I mean, I just love the idea of the arms. Like, it's because like he makes it just like they're literally just weapons. Like just like drones.
They're drones. Just the fact that he's just holding like fucking cinder blocks to beat the shit out of you.
Exactly. And then he can basically send them out. Also, I just love how the senpai are like saying, wait, no, we could fight too, and they're using Zakumpire.
That was, so I think that was cool, especially because, the one thing the little one has shown is that, like, hey, look, I can just straight up control people, and like that was a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
So using Zakumpire to like, prevent that was a pretty smart idea. I do feel kind of bad in general that like, they are just kind of like, oh, they're the senpai kind of side characters, so like they have like what half a second of limelight, and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna beat you up for real though.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it's like like just Oni Dread is just like just like wrecking, and then he says, okay, you know what, fine, unicorn. And
Yep.
then just like add Steamliner as well too.
First,
Oh,
yeah,
actually, yeah.
sure, yeah, adds yeah, but it's here's the thing. I love that we got to see the like mid transformation or like the upgrade transformation, because you just see the unicorn come out and like the suit like grip it. I will say that for the unicorn, that is such a fucking like dark transformation thing where you see the unicorn, like like running freely, and then just the hand fucking grasp it like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, that's so sick. But yeah, it's cool that he gets to use 3 cards at once. Like, and it's a different way from like how the X forms work for Gotchard, because Gotchard's X forms basically just like, it's technically just still just 1 card transforming him. But no, like he's using 3 cards at once.
Yep. And well, it's because Steamliner is like the base, and then the other 2 basically end up being like the add-ons to it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I do also just like the vibe of him having the big ass fucking stick for the Oni too.
Yeah,
just fucking whacking people with it.
Yeah, and he's still able to use it, and he's even dual wielding it with the rapier as well too.
Yeah, which is like an interesting combo. Just like looking at it, the stick looks fucking awesome. I like that they have like the little Oni carvings in it and stuff. And man, they all get bodied, and then watching that, like, oh shit, is he gonna die? Obviously, we know he's not, because he's the main character, and we got like 22-ish episodes left. But like,
yeah, and then we see that he's work, and then we see that Garion is opening the door to darkness, like with all these cards, and it's like, oh.
Yep, he took the gotcha driver, and I do like the confirmation. Like, I guess we'll find out eventually what was so special about this gotcha driver, because he's like, oh, only the original is the one that can open it.
True,
and I wonder if that means that there's something different for like
for Spanner and stuff.
Yeah, because Spanners is obviously hooked up to work more with him anyway. But like, I wonder if there's like a lore reason. You know what I mean? Like, there's something about that first driver that makes it so that it can open the door to darkness. But yeah, Hotaru being saved, and we get like the sword fight between Girion and Minato.
Yeah, like him saving, Minato saving him, and it's like, oh, I see. And it's like, yeah, Girion's like just fucked up, just like, guilting him, like saying, oh, you're gonna take away their dreams too.
Yeah, which is,
like,
dude, it's so gaslighty, that shit. I mean, for a bad guy, it really is perfect, because he's literally like, oh no, this is your fault. It's your fault. Like, you made me kill them.
Yeah. And he's basically like, Girion's whole thing is that he just wants to freeze the world in gold.
Holy shit. Yeah, because we knew he liked gold, like that's a thematic thing, and we knew he's like, oh, I'm gonna make a world that I desire. But the fact that he's like, yeah, dude, I want to make a golden world where basically anyone I deem worthless is just frozen in gold, and I just don't have to deal with basically anyone, because he's like, only the worthy would live. But like, in the thing they show, like, everything is a goal. There is no such thing as the worthy in Girion's eyes.
Yeah, and it's thematic, with alchemy as well too, because the whole thing, like, traditional alchemy, it's like saying, oh, we need to make things into gold.
Yep, which is even a thing he says, where it's like, isn't all alchemy to make worthless things into gold? I also love that, like, when he's telling them this, Hotaru's like, is that your gotcha? And he's like, I am so offended by this, I'm just gonna kill you. The fact that you asked me that is actually why I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
The swords honestly look pretty cool too, like the alchemy swords for him and Minato.
Yeah. Oh man. But it's like if we want to make like an actual joke about this, like, this is literally just Kingdom Hearts. we have a door
No,
to darkness.
I've been trying so hard not to be one of those. Let me get. Did somebody say the door to darkness? Oh god, that's like the only thing I can say in a semi-Mickey voice. Because I just think about it so much. But like, yeah, no, I've been trying not to say that the whole time. But it really is. We do also see
Yeah.
that there's like some sort of like three-eyed entity behind there. We get a very traditional, what's it called? I would say like kids show or like shonen trope, which is the like, I believe in you guys, you
Yeah.
guys could overcome. It's cute.
And then after that, we actually get to see like flashbacks to like all the times he said gotcha, and it's really cute.
It's funny, especially because like it was funny because like it's one of those things where like sometimes I'm not paying that much attention like to how much actual time is passing as we're watching stuff, but like I'm like, do we really need to call back all of these scenes? I feel like it hasn't been. I'm like, oh shit, it's almost 30 episodes. Actually, it has been like a while, huh?
Yeah, especially because like we've had multiple gotchas in one episode as well too. So
Yep.
it's like, yeah, there's a lot, and then we get the power of what you've been waiting for.
Oh my boy, my boy. I like the fact that he got the power from all the other 10 cards. Specifically, X-Wizard. They gave the power to Hopper, and he will now overcome his limits.
Yeah,
I
and
love
it's cute
Grasshopper.
Yeah, and it goes from a 1 to a 10, which is like really big too, which is great.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. I also just like the he's called Cross because like them being no X letter in Japanese, they end up using it for like a lot of different symbols and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I have a chart to send you after recording. It's basically usage. It's basically the usage of the letter X. And
yeah,
it's hilarious.
But yeah, we get to see him transform into 10-liner and Your Time to Shine. I love the fact that he like jumps out. I hadn't even noticed that in addition to riding the train, you like put him in and you like put the little visor on him, and that's how he transforms.
Yeah, I didn't expect the visor.
I didn't think the visor came down. That's so fucking good.
Yeah,
I love that
was like,
so much.
Man,
that's
that was
so
great.
Fucking cool. And then he's in the chess play.
Yes. Yeah, and the thing I wasn't expecting though was that like at first I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna be like a cast off like Kabuto, but no, it's just like it's basically just a transformation of the suit itself.
Yeah. I also kind of thought it was gonna be like a cast off thing, just because the other suit's so bulky. You figured like it could be like the suit hiding underneath, but
yeah,
no.
But yeah, but like as we said though, like last week, this does not look like a 10 ultimate final form suit.
This kind of does. Like, I mean, it's going first. We're going back to the basics. He's Liner and Hopper. It's white, which is kind of what a lot of the end suits have been recently. I feel like, or maybe not recently. Just in the recent ones I've watched. I don't actually know how many of them have been white in the Reiwa era. I'm just remembering that, like, of from the ones I've watched, like, Gaim is like a silver white suit.
Oh, yeah,
Build is a white suit. Geet was a white suit.
Yeah, like that. Like that's why we're all just wondering. Like, wait, there's no way. Like, how could this be not the final suit? But the other thing too, like battle wise, it doesn't feel like a final. It feels like a final suit as well too, because he's using the powers of the other cards, and the way he does it, like loading them into different limbs, is so good.
People were like, "Oh, so he's just base 4/4s."
Yeah, exactly. It's great. I love it.
I love that we got to see like everyone do, and like he got to do some like really wacky stuff, like using the Catch-a-lot to like dodge and like thing, and he got to do the big mech fist, which was I always liked the big mech fist. Very fun.
Yeah. What I am hoping for, the most important thing about this, is that he actually gets to use this in more episodes, because the like I love build. I love build. But Genius Form only got to use Gorillamon, pretty much. That's it. Like, it didn't use any other of the bottles from what I remember. Like it's supposed to have the power of all the
No,
bottles, but like
it was, yeah. I'm pretty sure,
yeah,
like, and here's the thing, like, thematically, like, Genius was his quote unquote final suit, but like, he didn't even like win with Genius. He ended up winning with like,
his boyfriend.
well, yeah, he ended up winning with Rabbit Dragon and like Rabbit Tank, basically, because it was. I do really like the just cutting that he like went through like all the suits at the end as well. But like, yeah, but no. Can we talk about, in my opinion, the most important part about this suit, which is that the fucking finisher is a kick where Hopper 1 comes out and
Yes.
does the rider.
Yes,
Bro,
it's so good.
The crosshopper rider kick, fan fucking tastic.
Yes.
Also, they just beat Girion, which is not what I expected to happen, actually.
Yeah, but the other thing too that is that the door to dark. Okay, I had to do it once. I had to do it once after you did it.
No, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, no, it just fucking like takes him, which
Yeah.
in my head I'm like, oh shit, like, wait, he's like gone.
Yeah, and oh man, like, yeah, and not only that, I didn't even realize until until it closed, and like I should have remembered at the beginning of the episode. But like the fact that it's a
Ouroboros.
yeah, the Ouroboros, it's like I love that. But yeah, and it's so cute, like seeing all the cards, and in my mind, I'm thinking, man, where's my phase 3 set? I need to buy a 10-liner. I need to buy a 10-liner thing. I'm like, just like looking at this, like, yes, look at all these toys that I need to buy.
Yeah. Oh man, no. The biggest thing with this though is now I am wondering where we're headed, because they have the professor back. Girion is gone. I feel like Girion's probably gonna come back, but
yeah,
like
definitely
corrupted in some way. But I like that he did call it El Dorado. That's kind of a cool thing. Maybe we're gonna see something about the City of Gold. Maybe that has something to do with this dream. But we saw that one of the sisters, was the one who helped Minato and the Spanish teacher get back, and then we see that the other two have picked up his little golden Rubik's cube,
and it's pulsing.
And it's like it's not over yet. Which
and
honestly, like, I do kind of like the vibe of like, okay, well, the main bad guy is gone, so we're gonna step up to try to fill his shoes. I don't know what's gonna happen there exactly.
Yeah, like this is what I was talking about too. Is like it basically felt like somewhat, I wouldn't say final episode-ish, but it's like this is like who's the next villain after Girion?
Or yeah, what's really gonna happen here? But we
Yeah.
get a Yokai Watch episode.
Yup.
Yokai, and my favorite guy's back, Kaijiki.
Yes,
I've missed him. Okay, he can't be around too often because of the whole fact that he's not an alchemist.
Yeah, the rules.
I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, I need to remember. I need to remember who said it. But this the weird guy, the weird, I wouldn't say cult looking guy, but the weird like priest guy.
Yeah,
he's actually what's it called? He is Julius Juggler from Ultraman apparently. Yeah, like that's what they were pointing out to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like it's like, oh my god, it's Julius Juggler. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just scroll up because during my watch party we were we were watching Blue Blazes, which is the show about I'm not sure if you've heard about it, but Blue Blazes is basically a show where what's it called? It's a coming of age manga where it's a semi-autographical manga about Kazuhiko Shimomoto, who basically went to the Osaka Art School, who he attended alongside a specific trio of people that made a certain anime company, and it was Takami Akai, Hiroyuki Yamaga, and Hideaki Ono. Hideaki Anno. And it basically like follows them like before they filmed Gainax, and it's filled with references to like otaku culture of that time. So like you actually get to see the student film that Anno made about the return of Ultraman, and it's really funny.
Nice.
Like it's basically just like a reference to all that stuff. But man, talking about feeling old and retro. Oh man, I just love Boom Booger, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Boom Booger. Boom Booger is it's very fun. I was gonna say unfortunately I cannot say Boom Booger is the show of all time because Don Brothers is just it's just different, you know.
Yeah,
But Boom Boojers has been just very cute. I do like that they keep alluding to the fact that Bunderas and Taya have a dream, but we don't know what it is yet, and it's apparently not just being good guys.
yeah, and it's yeah, it's oh actually, and also this so this actually has one of the best this has such a good Easter egg at the beginning of the episode. I need to like zoom in on it again. But
Oh yeah, where they have all the stuff on the board, and it's like Go Onger and Turbo and everything.
yeah, Go Ranger, Car Ranger, and Turbo Ranger. And it actually had the hubcaps actually do have like the dates of their first episodes as well too. And it's such a good detail. I was smiling at that, and it was really funny too because like my friends were like wondering, like I was wondering, like, but wait, where's Kira Major, and then like where's Bokenger? So apparently in Zenkaiger, like I don't think you watch Zenkaiger, right?
I have not yet. No.
Okay. So there's basically a weapon in Zenkaiger. It basically has like it's like a 45. It has like 45 helmets on it for like the 45 Sentai going up to it.
Right.
But Kira Major and Zenkaiger, I believe, according to that, are booming vehicles. So they're not racing vehicles like Car Ranger, Turbo Ranger, and Go Ranger are.
Interesting.
So like they don't have that theme. So it's like they may be Bokenger and Kira Major maybe vehicles, but it's not the same type of vehicle that Boom Boonger also represents.
Gotcha. I mean, that is just interesting in general to find out about.
yeah. It's like I didn't realize it too until I asked my friend. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool. But yeah,
also, I love
this
the
episode's
fact
just cute.
that this episode's cute. I like that Mira calls Bunderas Boomer in English, like the translated, because obviously he's being called Boon-chan.
Mm-hmm.
But the sub that I watched, they call him Boomer.
Yeah.
I saw people being like, I just think it's really funny because some people talking about the fact that like this is an episode where she's wearing mostly yellow, but she's the fake ranger. People are like, bro, where is your color? You not represent. I do love. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, but yeah, it's really cute because she takes on a delivery job herself, but it's really funny. It's like, oh, cool, this means I get to drive the car. No, you don't.
I'm here to borrow the car. No, you don't. You
and it's great too because like she basically has to procure it in a different way. And how do we do it? With our procurement expert break, gives a bicycle and of course a helmet.
You can't. You gotta be safe. Especially because this is mainly watched by kids. They gotta remind you to wear your helmet.
Yeah, and it's great too because it's like, okay, cool, and it's really funny too because like it just basically immediately cuts to break handing Taya
Here's
the
my
invoice for like,
yeah.
Yep, it's like, hey, cool, I procured a bike, and it's great, and then yeah, and I think you wanted to go back to it, but okay, so it looks like our favorite trio, Team Rocket, actually does have their own Giovanni.
Yep, and it looks like they're like losing. I love how they immediately blamed Yarukar like it's his fault. I swear.
I love it,
bro. He's just a little guy. How you gonna? He can't even kneel.
Yeah, it's so good. I love this trio so much, and it's like the other thing too is that it's like I love how they basically have just been shown to be in places full of trash. Like they're like just in an abandoned warehouse, and then we now just see this like I guess like this like abandoned office with a bunch of like
it might still be the same warehouse, just like a different room.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
But I just like the fact that they got a clock and it's a broken clock, so he doesn't move, and he just wants to stop people from moving, and he's just like, freeze, stop. It's like some really it says some really dumb like actual motivation for him, but I like how he also tells them like the Hashalians like, hey, you guys stop moving too.
Yeah.
And they just stay there for like the rest of the episode. Like we come back like 18 minutes into the episode or something, and they're still there. Like, you think you can move now? I don't know, man. I'm kind of starting to cramp up.
Yeah, they're such idiots. I love them so much. And it's really funny too because like the entire time, like you basically see Mira basically just like just ride her bike, and they're like saying don't move, and then like basically said, oh wait, no, she has a job. And the funniest thing too is that like like a minute later she goes, oh whoops, went the wrong way, and I'm like.
And then she gets lost, and she like comes back and is like, I actually could have sworn this was the right way.
Yeah, the timing of the comedy in this show is
it's good,
great now.
It's so solid. I love the fact that it's like cool. Mira, right? I'll leave it to you guys. Bye.
Yeah, and then of course we have oh crap, I already forgot his name. Our Boone Black,
our police officer boy, who just unfortunately loses his bike in the. He does get to shoot a gun.
Okay, that's what it was. Joe Akase. Yeah, so Axel. Accelerator. Yeah. So Akase. He basically gets his bike cut in half, and
he gets his bullet cut in half.
Yeah, and then you see, but yeah, once again, you just see Mira just absolutely lost, and it's like
I just love that she's like
driving. Best.
Yeah, I just love that she's like driving the bike through the quarry.
Yeah.
Apparently, I saw some stuff on Twitter talking about how this was the actress's like first like thing with like the explosions and stuff behind her, and she said she was really scared to do it.
Yeah, it was.
But look, it came out really good. It's such a fucking funny scene of just like her fucking riding the bike and the explosions coming behind her.
Yeah, and then gets attacked by the grandfather clock auto monster, and then the funniest thing is the supercar shows up and just blasts him in the face.
Yep, I would still say the funniest thing is actually Taya being like, "Your plan to be a decoy worked perfectly," and she's like, "What plan? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?" And she's like, "I thought you guys meant you guys could handle it so that I could do the delivery." Yeah. And I just love how Tya's like, the best thing about you, Mira, is that you defy expectations. And I'm like, is that a backhanded compliment?
Yeah. But also, I just love the huh, because it is like perfect comedic timing. It's like 10 seconds of just stops everything because it's so dumb.
Yep. Then we get just a generally pretty good fight scene.
Yeah. Also another roll call because hell yeah.
Dude, the roll call is so cool. But I am excited to when we see the roll call with like all of 5 of them.
Oh yeah. And one thing I'm really loving about this as well too is that did you ever play Metal Gear Solid 5? Or not Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid 4? Do you remember the Rat Patrol?
No, I have not.
Okay, so so you don't know about the Rat Patrol, but the Rat Patrol basically they all have like implants in their minds that lets them know exactly what each other's moves are, so they could basically all just like kind of like interweave their attacks all at once because they know where everyone is, so they won't like do friendly fire. And I love how that reminds me of the way that the Boon Bungers fight.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's great. And then oh, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go. 15 minutes later, the gang is able to move now.
Yep. I really like that. Even though they're starting to skip it a little bit, they still show that like when the Boom Robo goes out, that it still stops. Like it waits for the light to be green.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's such a funny bit. I saw someone talking about it. I wonder if the Yaru car eating the gasoline is gonna get old. Because it feels like it does take like a really long time just to set up. Oh, you get big.
It is, but I mean, it's kind of also it's kind of also the justification because we did have 2 seasons. Like, okay, I wouldn't say 2 seasons. Last season we basically like didn't need the robot every episode, and in Dawn Brothers we did have it every episode. But it basically felt like, it felt like an afterthought. This one does not feel like an afterthought.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Back to classics.
Especially because with just Don Momotaro, like, in Dawn Brothers, sometimes the mech fight was literally like, we're just gonna turn into mech and one-shot the dude.
Yep.
But, no, this was cute. I like that they tried to use the screwdriver and they can't because all the things are rusty.
Yeah.
Very funny. The 10-10 strike. Cool. We used the classic. Now we got 2 swords. Very cool.
What's actually really funny about that is that apparently, maybe it's only in Japan, but 10-10 strike is basically 10 like what is it 10 and 2, like that's
Right.
the way that traditionally you're supposed to learn how to drive that way.
Yep.
And that's like an old style. And of course the final move in this one is a 945, is a 915 strike, which is just side to side, and apparently that's the way you should be holding the steering wheel nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's actually really clever.
Very funny, but also just the fact that it's like, we get it. We can also put our arms in clock directions.
Yeah.
And then, a cute ending for the Boon Boongers. What I've been waiting for this episode is Boon Black's supervisor. This lady's so angry. I love her.
Yeah. Also, can we just talk about how Excel or Boon Black basically brings over his unicycle?
Yeah.
and tries to do the kickstand as well too.
He's doing his best, okay?
Yeah, he's just getting bullied endlessly.
I just like that it's like, oh, it's they're called the Boon Boongers. I have some questions for you. And then we get the episode preview in which they're talking about how they need to separate them, and we see Boon Pink in cuffs. They arrested Mira.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, also during the ending where it's like don't forget to wear your helmet. And it's all safety first.
Yep. I'm excited for the next one. I mean, here's the thing: Boon Boonger doesn't have anything like lore-wise right now that I'm like super like, oh shit, I need to know what happens. But it's just fun and funny, and I want to see what these dumbasses are gonna do next.
Exactly. Yeah, like,
and I'm sure we're gonna get to that stuff later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it looks like our next one is just gonna be like a sauna thing.
Yep.
Like,
so that'll be cool.
Yeah,
or I guess it'll be hot.
True. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly. So let's see here. Next week's gonna be episode 4. So I think we're gonna get Boon Black and Boon Orange maybe in 5 and 6.
We'll see. We have no idea, honestly.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested now because
I'm really interested in how Boon Black. I saw someone talking about how he might get fired from the police force, and that's why when we see him in like the ending and when other stuff, he's just wearing his little overalls instead of the police uniform.
Oh yeah, true.
So it could be one of those things where like he gets fired, and then it's like, oh well, God, I need somewhere to go.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying how this this feels like back to classics right now. And I just want to see what more dumb shit they want to do, because like it seems like our only real mystery is what is Bundorio's
and Tiger's dream.
Yeah, Tiger's dream, and of course what the hell is going on with Drake?
Yeah, what is going on with Drake? But also like, I mean, let's be honest, what is going on with the Hashalians in general? Like the fact that they have all these they have like their like leader and stuff, the people who's like got like who's oh god the like Yakuza leader who's like telling them what to do and stuff. Like there's stuff to learn, but I don't think it's anything we need to like rush into, if that makes sense. I think I'm fine with just kind of building it up as we get more dumb funny stories with them.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's written by, like I said, it's written by like I said, the writer for Pokemon. So it's very like I wouldn't say it's actually it's not going back to the status quo, but it is very, very Monster of the Week right now, and it's really cute.
Yeah. Here's the thing: I don't dislike Monster of the Week, or else I probably wouldn't be as into Sentai as I.
True. Yeah, I just want to see more character interactions, because that's what's great. Like we're all watching the show for Mirror right now.
Absolutely.
Please show us more characters that we want to be excited for every week. I think that's like the big thing. Like because like Taya like says like I think less words than everyone else in the show.
He's just chilling. He's being a cool guy. But with that, we will come back to that next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by
Our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.